Happy 2024, my friends. It is time to have the dreaded what does 2024 look like talk. So I thought, what better day today than today to have that talk. So here we go. First of all, I have to tell you about what is going on. This is just crazy. So I have been challenged for 2024 to do a no spend year, a whole year. So it kind of started off as a no spend month, and then it quickly evolved into I'll see your no spend month and I'll up you into a no spend year. And next thing you know, I was in this challenge of a whole no spend year. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty excited about it. At first I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? And then the more that we talked about it, like the person who had challenged me, the more that we talked about it, actually, the more kind of excited I got about it, because I started really realizing, what this could mean to me, and the changes that it could mean for my life, and kind of some reasons why I was going to do this. So here is what this no spend year means. Obviously, there are things that I'm going to spend on, right? I mean, there are fixed costs that have to be spent on. So what I did, as well as the person that I'm in this challenge with, we decided that we would have a red light, a yellow light, and a green light spend. And we're each doing things a little bit differently, but so for my green light spending, it is things that are fixed costs, things that just can't be changed. Those are things like your mortgage, car payment, car insurance, things like that. Things that are fixed bills that can't be changed. And so those are like green light items. You can't change them. There's nothing you can do about them. You need to spend that money. The next thing was the yellow light items. And those were things that maybe I know that are coming up that I'm going to spend some money on, but I don't have to spend it right now. And I don't want to put it on a credit card. I want to save and pay cash for them. So one of my yellow light spending items is tires for my car. Now my tires are good right now. I don't need to worry about them. However, I know that by the end of 2024, so that is 11 months away, I know that by the end of the year, I probably am going to need new tires for the car. So instead of letting that all of a sudden sneak up on me and I'm into, November of 2024, and then having to put tires for the car on a credit card, instead I'm going to save for that, and then when I'm ready, then I will pay cash for that. So that's a yellow light item. It could be whatever that you want to save for and purchase, but instead of making an impulse buy or whatever, it's something that you save for, pay cash for, that you intentionally thought about and are making an intentional purchase. Red light items are anything that you are absolutely not going to buy this year. So let me tell you about some of my red light items. Now, I've really thought about these things, and they might kind of sound silly to you, but these are things that I just spent money on. And I started really thinking about it, and I thought, man, there's so many other things that I could do with the money that I spend on some of these items. And so anyways, let me just get into it. Here's some of my red light items for this year. First of all, I am not buying any more reusable water cups. I probably have 24 reusable water cups and reusable coffee mugs. And let me just tell you, first of all, I am all about reusable water cups, reusable coffee mugs. I love them. But the unfortunate thing is, I really honestly have like two that I really love. I have one at work and I have one that I take everywhere else. and the other 10 just sit in my cupboard. And so it doesn't matter how many more I buy, I'm still going to have just my 2 favorites. So I have red lighted buying any more reusable water cups this year. I am not spending another dime on them. I am going to use what I have and not spend another dime on them. Those are expensive, and so I'm not going to do it. Next red light item for me is books. I am not going to buy another book this year. Now, let me just tell you how hard that's going to be for me, because I am an avid reader. I love to read. I can easily read a book, maybe 2 books a month, and I love to read. I also love Audible. I love books. But the problem is that books can be, anywhere from a couple dollars all the way up to $30 a book. You read it once and you're done. So what I have decided to do for this year is, instead of purchasing books, I am going to use the Libby app from my library, and I am going to library all my books this year. And I am into week 2 of this month, or this year, and so far I'm doing okay. A little bit of withdrawal from not purchasing some books, and that's okay. But I am not going to purchase another book this year. I feel like at buying 1 or 2 books a month, again, at anywhere from a few dollars all the way up to $30 or more a book per month, when I'm going through 1 or 2 books a month, that's a lot of money, especially for something that I'm only going to use one time. And so decided I'm not doing it. I am only going to use the Libby app. Now, just a disclaimer, if you've never used Libby before, it's spelled Libby, like Libby pumpkin, and that is a free app that you can use for your local library. If you don't have a library card, when you log on to Libby, it will let you get a Libby or a library card online, and you can check out your local books, whether it is by Audible or audio, or by reading them on your phone, your Kindle, whatever it is, and you check them out just like you normally would going into the library, and it's totally free. And I absolutely love it, and so that is what I'm going to do this year. The next big ticket item for me that I am absolutely not going to do is, I am not buying any more clothes this year. Not a single thing. I have a closet full of clothes. I have so many clothes that I actually have clothes that still have tags on them. And the problem is that I just kind of cycle through the same ones all the time, which is why I still have clothes that still have tags on them. And so because of that, this year I am red lighting buying any more clothes. And so I don't know if I'm going to be successful with that or not, but I'm going to give it a try. So why am I doing this challenge? I am doing this challenge because I feel like I spend money on things that I really don't want, but I just buy it, or I don't need, but I still buy it. And then later on I look back and I think, where did all my money go? Why do I make pretty good money, but yet I feel like my savings account isn't growing? At the end of the month, I still have no money left. And so I feel like this challenge is going to help me spend money more thoughtfully, and also help me to be able to save for things that I really want to do, and to grow my savings account. And so I am really excited about this challenge. If you want to be part of a challenge like that, or if you want to join me, that would be awesome. So, if you only want to do it for a little while and see how you do, that's awesome. This is just something really personal for me, and I'm actually really excited about it now. I'm excited to see how this goes for me. I hope I can make it the whole year. I'm 2 weeks into it, and I've done pretty well so far. Oh, and I forgot one of the last ones too. I'm going to really try to watch what I do as far as spending for eating out. I am a DoorDash gal. I live alone and I hate cooking when I come home at night. So it's really easy for me to swing through a drive-through, get home, DoorDash something, whatever. And I am so tired of doing that. And we'll talk about that in a different video for health reasons and stuff like that. So anyways, that's another red light item for me. So I hope that this has been a little bit inspiring for you. I have a whole bunch of other things to talk to you about intentional living and where I hope that 2024 is going to go for me. So this is the first part, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been inspiring for you. If it has, hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.